After finishing the greatest career in college football history and being drafted #1 overall, most people expected Ziggy Sobotka to have a dominant rookie season. Well, Ziggy did nab 15 picks on his way to winning Rookie of the Year and leading his team to the AFC Championship game. His first season in the NFL was far from dominant. He made a lot of mistakes and got beat in coverage a whole lot more than he ever did in college. Today, I'll be playing through Ziggy's entire second season in the NFL, where I'll try to avoid those mistakes and prove that Ziggy is truly the best safety in the league and hopefully take the Dolphins to a Super Bowl. So in the first game of Ziggy's second season, he's taken on the Patriots, and he starts this out with a pick, baits Mac Jones up perfectly. That's how we get things going, man. Ziggy's going for 2 straight Defensive Player of the Years this year, and that could have been another pick. I just have a feeling this is going to be a very productive year. Ziggy's just reading the field so well right now, and we got the Patriots to a 3rd and 10. That is clamps all over the field. Unfortunately, Ziggy has not gotten in for a punt return so far, but it hasn't mattered because our offense has been going crazy today, and Ziggy lights up his man there. We just got to hold it down for a minute before halftime, and it looks like our defense might lead the country in sacks for the 2nd straight year. Ziggy is going to get a chance at a punt return before halftime. He's at least got a little bit of space to cook, but he's looked a little bit fatigued when he's gotten back to return. Still, we're going to go into halftime with a massive lead, and our pass rush has been nearly unstoppable today. I'm hoping that one of these days we can take a punt return to the house. Ziggy has definitely fallen off as a returner in the NFL, and this game has really slowed down since that interception, but Ziggy gets targeted again here, you idiot, bro. We're gonna try to take that back to the house. I hate the camera angle glitching out like that though. Still, 2 picks on the day for Ziggy. It is really frustrating that Madden can't fix their damn camera angles. We are gonna get out of here with an easy dub. We just completely dominated the Patriots on all aspects, and Ziggy went crazy with 2 picks and a deflection on the day. After a great start to the season, we're taking on Anthony Richardson and the Colts in week 2. I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of scrambling today. Colts have already got it down here in the red zone, and this game is not off to an ideal start. Thankfully, offense goes down to get a touchdown of their own, but Z gets killed by Jonathan Taylor trying to make a tackle in the backfield. We are gonna have to be better than that against this run game. This game has been pretty uneventful heading to the 3rd quarter, but Jalen Ramsey jumps that perfectly for a big time pick. We've got a very solid squad in the defensive backfield right now, and Ziggy's getting tried, just barely misses it, and dude is off to the races, man. What could have been a pick turns into a huge gain. This has been a pretty tough game for Ziggy so far, and the Colts are going to tie it up. If Ziggy wants to really show that he's an NFL star, he has to stop making these mistakes and start coming up with big plays and big moments. And there it is, man. He forces the fumble, and that's absolutely huge. That is how you answer the call right there. So offense gets a touchdown to reclaim the lead, but this game is far from over. Colts have been moving the ball steady on us all day, and we're going to have to come up with a goal line stop. Let's see if this defense has just one more turnover in them. We come up with the big tackle for loss on 3rd down, and this is going to be it, man. 4th and goal with 50 seconds left, and Richardson has a dude wide open for the touchdown. Thankfully, our beautiful offense able to get a touchdown. They have been absolutely fantastic today, and Jalen Ramsey is going to seal it up with his 2nd pick of the day. We get out of there with a dub thanks to a great offensive performance. Ziggy had a rough day, but he did have the big forced fumble, so we go into a big time matchup against Joe Burrow and the Bengals undefeated. Ziggy gets tried out of the gates, not able to break up that pass, so we got a 1st and goal on this first drive from the Bengals, and that is way too easy for Jamar Chase. Offense has been great for us so far this season, but defense is going to need to help out today, and I thought that was a pick, man. Went right into Ziggy's hands, but he can't hold on. Missed opportunity to take control of this game here, and after the Bengals cook us in man coverage, they are threatening to score once again right before halftime, but our dude Jalen Ramsey comes up with the pick. Man, Ziggy's not even looking like the best defensive back on this team right now. Ziggy's been playing solid coverage today, but just hasn't come up with one of those big plays that characterizes his name. And with the Bengals driving again, things are not looking so good here. Joe Burrow, there was an absolute dot on the run to get it to 1st and goal. You already know the Bengals are going to punch it in, and once again we're down by 4. It just seems like whenever we need our offense to answer the call, they do, and this kind of feels like it's it, man. 4th and 4 for the Bengals, but they find the soft spot to pick it up, so we are coming down to the wire here with a minute left in the 4th. But dude, Jalen Ramsey is so good, man. He is just picking everything off right now. Thanks to him, we're gonna get out of here with a dub, and Ziggy's got some boys to run with on defense this year. So next up, we're taking on the 0-5 Jets. They no longer got Aaron Rodgers. Looks like Jameis Winston is now at the helm of the Jets offense, and so far he's kind of been diming us up. Ziggy barely breaks up that pass though. Nice job by Ziggy to come off of his man and help make the play, and on 3rd down we get in there for the sack. Ziggy's turnover numbers have been down a little bit so far this season, but he's getting tried here, and there it is, man. first pick of the day. I don't know why he tried us on that. And offense gets 7. This is looking like a Super Bowl contender team right now. Ziggy's gonna destroy the running back, and it looks like he's hurt on the play. A little bit of a late read by Ziggy there, but the huge hit has the Jets down to their 3rd string back. Jets trying to put a drive together before halftime here, and they're gonna get into the red zone. They're running a lot of time off the clock right now as Ziggy gets tried in man coverage. Damn, that dude is fast. Not ideal there, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Ziggy's coverage skills in the NFL have been pretty disappointing so far. He's been getting beat way more than I expected, and his tackling has been questionable at times too. I still think he's been a net positive for this team, but he doesn't look like a Hall of Fame player like his dad was. Especially after such an insanely dominant college career, I really expected more from our boy. But right when I'm talking bad about him, Ziggy looks like he's in prime form there, coming off of his man and jumping for the interception. And that gives offense the chance to make this a 2-score game. And Ziggy's gonna come up with his 3rd pick of the day. Okay, man, now we are getting somewhere. He's gonna take it to the crib. I think that is our first 3-pick day in the NFL. Looks like this 4th down is probably gonna be the game. And our pass rush has been unstoppable. Ziggy and the boys get out of there with the dub behind his beautiful 3-interception performance. So we are still undefeated going into a game against Jacksonville, taking on Trevor Lawrence. Ziggy starts this out with a big hit. Looks like Ziggy got his mojo back a little bit after that 3-pick performance, but somehow dude breaks free on that pass, and he is gonna take it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Not a good start for the boys, but offense at least goes down and gets 3. But we are struggling in pass coverage right now. Ziggy gets juked out of his shoes there. This is where Ziggy got to step up and make a play. Helps out with the tackle there, but we need one of those interceptions bad right now. And Lawrence continues to just cut up our coverage. So he's gonna have to track dude down inside the 5. Lawrence got 3 passes for 131 yards. So he does get the tackle for loss to keep him out of the end zone. A touchdown would be absolutely killer here, and the Jaguars do get in there. The way we are playing defense right now is not acceptable. Feels like we are really just getting exposed for the first time this season. Without a turnover here, this game's probably going to be over, and the Jags are going to score before half. But not only does offense get a touchdown before half, they come out and get a field goal after it. So against all odds, we are still in this game. Ziggy's finally getting tried in man coverage, can't come down with the pick, and man, they're really going to call a pass interference on that. Incredibly soft call, man. That hurts. We are finally going to get a stop on 3rd down. We really need the Jags to miss this field goal, but dude's going to knock it through in the rain. But goddamn, man, I love our offense. They score and get the 2-point conversion. We have not gotten a stop all day, and this is still a tie ball game. He's getting targeted on the bubble screen. Sit down. 1 stop is all we need, man. Come on. On 3rd and 5, Lawrence is taking off, throws an absolute dot, man. I thought for sure he was checking it down to the running back, if anything. The Jags are right at the edge of field goal range here. We're gonna have to send the heat on 3rd and 4, and they are running it. We get the stop. We are gonna need a little bit of luck here, but dude drills it. Really don't think it's fair to ask offense for a score here, but they give it to us. You gotta be kidding me, man. It just really does not feel like we deserve to win this game. Just gotta hold it down for 13 more seconds, and Ziggy probably had the pick there if that didn't get swatted down. So this is it, man. Probably 2 plays left from the Jaguars, and Lawrence dots us to get to the 25. Suddenly this is looking kind of scary, and I thought he was trying Ziggy, man. He throws it out of bounds. So one last play for the Jaguars. Lawrence is chucking it up right to Ziggy, and he comes down with the game-sealing pick, man. Let's go. Somehow we get out of there with a win, and the only stop of the day was a Ziggy Sobotka interception. So the undefeated season is still alive, man. We're taking on CJ Stroud next. I'm feeling very confident in this team right now. We've been shutting him down so far, but he picks up the 1st down there. The Texans are finally getting a drive going. Thankfully, we are able to hold him to a field goal. So we head to the 2nd half with a narrow lead, as the Texans are once again driving it to start out the half. Ziggy and the boys are going to have to keep playing good red zone defense, but the running back is loose there, and the Texans are going to take the lead. Thankfully, offense answers with a field goal, but this is a lot closer than I'd like it to be, and this running back has been very crafty this game. We're going to need a touchdown from our offense at some point. We've been playing great on defense, but the Texans are going to be able to take the lead. Thankfully, offense is able to get 3, so we are headed to overtime. The undefeated season is going to come down to this, and Ziggy gets a pick, man. He's been quiet all day, but he finally makes a play, and that might just win us the game. Offense gets the field goal in one of the most clutch games of Ziggy's career. He only really made 1 play all day, but he made it when it counted. So next up, Ziggy and the boys are taking on Buffalo, and this will not be an easy team to beat twice. Our offense is going to have to play a little bit better than the last time we played the Bills, because right now their offense is cooking us after we barely allowed any points against them last time. We'll need to at least get one stop here for our offense, and Ziggy comes down to force the fumble. We pick it up, and hopefully that's the momentum shift we needed. Unfortunately, offense is only able to get 3, but it seems like our defense has gotten a little bit of mojo back. We'll at least be within 8 at halftime if we can lock it down here. And Ziggy's getting tested. I thought he got mossed, man, but we're able to break it up. Should have been a pick. But after the Bills kick a field goal, offense scores a touchdown and gets the 2. We're getting just what we needed out of them. Ziggy comes up with another breakup, but we got to start turning those breakups into picks. We've been a step slow today. Here's Ziggy's manned up against the tight end, and he gets routed up. That'll be a Bills touchdown, man. Ziggy's up and down NFL career continues as he goes from being a hero in the last game to maybe making a game-losing play in this one. The Bills are threatening to go up by 3 scores here, but this time Ziggy plays it well and gets his first pick. A little bit of redemption there, but with offense not scoring, I don't think it's going to matter. Ziggy is not going to quit though. With just 3 minutes left, we would really need a miracle to win this one, but that third down completion might just do us in. There's a reason teams don't go undefeated in the NFL. It's hard to beat a team like the Bills twice. So Ziggy's dreams of an undefeated season are indeed going to die. And honestly, man, despite the 2 forced turnovers and 3 pass deflections, it was somewhat his fault with that big touchdown he gave up. So the undefeated season may be dead, but we're still a clear #1 in the playoff picture. If we win this game against the Rams, we will clinch the #1 seed. And Ziggy's getting tested out the gates. He comes up with the pick, and he's got room to run, trying to get down the sideline and inside the 15. Let's go. Our 10th pick of the season flips the field and turns into 7 points for our offense. And he almost comes up with his second of the day there, is able to stop him short on 3rd down. Ziggy recently got the acrobat ability, so I was hoping he'd lay out for that. Going into the 4th quarter, this has been a mostly uneventful game as we've been locking down the Rams offense. And Jalen Ramsey comes up with the pick. He has just been spectacular all season. I actually think Ramsey has probably been the best defensive back on the team. Ziggy may have 10 interceptions, but Ramsey's been absolutely shut down. Either way, we have definitely looked like the best team in the NFL today, and we have officially locked down the #1 seed in the playoffs. Ziggy ends up finishing the regular season with 10 interceptions, which is 2 less than last year actually, 3 forced fumbles. It's time for the divisional round of the playoffs, and of course we're taking on the Bills. Ziggy and the boys looking for revenge after they handed us our only loss of the season, and we start this thing out right, getting the sack on the first drive. Ziggy will have the chance at some punt return action. He's taking it out of his own end zone, which may have not been a very wise decision. The boy cannot run quite like he did in college. So offense not able to help us out, due in part to the bad field position. But our defense is looking tough today, and there's our offense. We take a 7-0 lead. As Ziggy comes up with his first pass breakup of the day. We know a lead like this isn't going to hold against this kind of offense. And after a dime from Josh Allen, the Bills are threatening to score just like that. They will indeed punch it in to tie this thing up. But offense came to play today, which we need bad against this kind of team. And Ziggy flies into the backfield for the tackle for loss. Ziggy's been pretty quiet today so far. And I thought he was finally getting tried there. Allen just throws it out of bounds. So we head to the 4th, clinging to a 7-point lead. Defense has been better than expected today, but Ziggy gets pancaked on the 3rd down screen. And this is going to be the game right here, man. 4th and inches near midfield, and we shut down the run. Let's go. That should do it. But I don't know what offense is doing, man. They somehow do not kill the clock. Not even close, really. And Allen has all day to throw. That's going to be a big game, but the Bills have no timeouts. So here we go, man. Just 15 seconds left in the game. I'm not trying to give up anything stupid here, and Allen's just going to throw it away. Bills are going to get one last shot at a Hail Mary, and this is going to be well short of the end zone. It will fall to the ground harmlessly, and we are headed to the AFC Championship game once again. Uneventful day for Ziggy. We just played quiet, effective defense. Of course, the AFC Championship game is once again going to be against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Ziggy almost in the right place at the right time for a pick there. But the Chiefs are already starting to move the ball. Defense is going to have to play its best game of the season today, and Ziggy gets the breakup on 3rd down. Let's go. Offense goes down to get 7. God bless him. We got another big time 3rd down. Ziggy matched up against Kelsey, but Mahomes finds the crosser to pick it up. So once again, Chiefs are on the move. We just got to make sure they don't get a touchdown here. And Ziggy steps in front of the wheel route for the pick. He might have a shot at a pick 6. All he's got to do is get past Mahomes, and that may very well be the biggest play of his career. He takes it to the crib. Now all we got to do is protect this 14-0 lead, and Ziggy almost gets in there for another pick. Feels like Ziggy and the boys have all the momentum right now as we get yet another stop with the sack. Defense and offense have both totally balled out in the first half. Ziggy almost gets his 2nd pick of the day. I'm waiting to see those acrobat animations, man. We haven't really gotten one yet. Ziggy gets another breakup there, and we will head to halftime with a 20-point lead. It's just a matter of slowing down the Chiefs at this point. Ziggy is just so close to that 2nd interception right now. He has been flying all over the field in this one. On 1st and goal, they're running it up the middle and they're gonna get it. But bro, offense is just unstoppable right now. And there it is, man. Ziggy gets that second pick of the day, trying to make it a second pick six, and he does. We are dominating the Chiefs. Ziggy definitely quieting all the doubters with this performance. And why not let Jalen Ramsey get a piece, man? He's been just as good as Ziggy this season. We are officially Super Bowl bound, getting revenge on the Chiefs who ousted us last year. And Ziggy has his best game of the season at the right time with 2 pick sixes. So before we get into the Super Bowl, just checking out the yearly awards real quick. Dak Prescott, who we'll be playing against, won the MVP award. Ziggy does not end up winning Defensive Player of the Year. That honor went to his teammate Jerome Baker, who came up with a ton of sacks. But Ziggy does win Defensive Back of the Year. Jalen Ramsey was up there too. And here it is, the biggest game of Ziggy's life. In his 2nd season, he's playing in his first Super Bowl, taking on the best passing attack in the country. If Ziggy can win this game, it'll be a huge step building an NFL legacy that matches up to his father's. The Cowboys offense been moving the ball on us so far, but Ziggy comes up with a crazy tackle to stop them short. And Dallas is going to go ahead and kick the field goal on 4th and inches. Surprising decision, honestly. To be honest, I'm not expecting a ton of help from offense today. Dallas has also got a really good defense, and Dak is just slicing us up so far, man. Not a single incompletion on the day for the MVP. We might be in for a rough day if we give up a touchdown here, but that's a big sack from the Defensive Player of the Year. All right, defense got to get a little bit of momentum here. 3rd and 7 here, need to hold these dudes to a field goal again. And Jalen Ramsey, our boy, comes up with the pick. Come on, man, take this to the crib. You can outrun Dak, man. You can outrun Dak. Come on, Jalen. Still a huge interception, man, but that's why we got to take those to the crib. Offense only gets 3, and Ziggy's getting targeted here, breaks up the pass. I thought we had a chance at a pick. Still a nice play though. Now we got 3rd and 3, and bro, Jalen Ramsey steps in front of yet another pass, his 2nd pick of the day. Ziggy and Jalen have both been balling out in the playoffs, but man, it looks like our offense is just out of juice right now. Ziggy almost had a chance at another interception there. Dude breaks a tackle and he is down the sidelines. This is why we got to cash in those turnovers, man. Cowboys offense is not going to stall out for long. Bro, no way, man. No way. Jalen Ramsey's got his 3rd interceptions of the day. You've got to be kidding me. And for the 3rd time, bro, offense only gets 3. This is so frustrating. We could be like actually blowing the Cowboys out of the water right now, but it looks like defense is going to have to keep stacking them up. So a big time 3rd and 1 here, expecting a run from the Cowboys. Nope, they're going play action and they pick it up. I have the strangest feeling the Cowboys might get a touchdown on this drive. Nope, never mind. We stop them short, 4th and inches. I am begging offense to at least get 3 here, and they finally get their touchdown and the 2-point conversion. That is absolutely massive. So at this point, we just got to hold it down and not give up any big plays, but the Cowboys are doing their best to put a drive together. This defense is bound to give up a touchdown eventually against such a good offense, and there it is, man. CeeDee Lamb gets in there, so we got a 1-score game on our hands. So just 2 minutes between Ziggy and his first Super Bowl win of his career, and he's getting tried there. Bro, I thought we had the pick. That would have been the game if we played it just a little bit better, but now CeeDee Lamb is cooking, man. We got to be careful here. So it looks like this is gonna be the drive that decides the game, as Dak is just cooking us up, getting inside the 20. Cowboys are not using their timeouts, man. This is gonna be it. All of a sudden, our defense is just totally wide open, and we're gonna have to come up with a goal line stand to save our season. CeeDee Lamb runs a beautiful route, and that's gonna be a touchdown. Ziggy gets cooked. We might just be headed to overtime, man. It looked like we had it bagged. We played too conservative on defense, and it came back to bite us, so we are headed to overtime. And offense gets a field goal to start out overtime, man. All we need is 1 stop. And Ziggy's getting targeted here, but he is torched. Barely makes the touchdown saving tackle, and CeeDee Lamb's been cooking it. I thought we had the pick there, man. We were just so close. And here Dak's got a man wide open. He's streaking down the sidelines, and we barely tackle him short. So if the Cowboys score here, they'll complete the crushing comeback in the Super Bowl, and they're gonna be 1 yard short, bro. So this is it. 3rd and goal. What do we got? Cowboys are going with the pass, and we get the sack. So they're gonna have to settle for the field goal with a minute left in overtime. And offense goes down to kick the game-winning field goal. We have won the Super Bowl, thanks in large part to Jalen Ramsey. It got pretty dicey there at the end, but we pull it out. Ziggy honestly played a pretty sloppy game, but it was just all about winning today. So let me know what you want to see from Ziggy's career next. He is set up to have a legacy that challenges his father's. I'll see you all in the next vid. Peace.